All right, Peter, introduce yourself.
I'm Peter. I'm from Ireland.
Talk louder.
My name is Peter. I know Lane a few years here. He's videotaping me now and asked me for this ad hoc interview.
What's this place?
It's the Stephen's Green Shopping Centre.
What is it about? Why does it exist?
I think it's like one of the first little shopping centres that we got in Ireland back in the 80s. It used to be just a car.
This was built in the 80s?
Yeah, it's not that old.
Oh, I thought this was way older. I thought this was like a Victorian thing.
No, it's kind of based off the same kind of Victorian idea, the arcade. It's an arcade, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And they have French people here. Gross. My friend Peter had an accident.
Yeah, thanks.
And he peed all over himself.
It was a bird. Lane is trying to edit this video.
He peed himself. Very sad. He's incontinent. Nobody make fun of Peter for peeing on himself. A victory arch for all the brave Irishmen who fought to oppress South Africa. This traitor was elected to British Parliament and then also was one of the leaders of the 1916 rebellion against the crown. The Irish claim that they don't love the British monarchy, but it's all lies. They want it back. A lovely little Irish park. They have a little monument thing for human rights people who have died in service of whatever, human rights. So, you know, you see Russia and Malta and Honduras and the like.
This is an Anglican church and used by the commoners of Dublin, so they would have been like known as the Liberties or whatever. So in Christchurch it was people within the walls, and this is outside the walls.
What's your opinion on Christchurch?
It's nice, but it's this is nicer.
My favourite city in New Zealand.
This isn't going to be a good video because I'm not talking in it at all. Yeah. I'm just showing
Some British flags.
Royal Navy.
Here we are.
Royal Dublin Fusiliers.
It's like Westminster Abbey.
Yeah, isn't it? I love those early. So you can see even those ones here, see like the regiments as well. I'm not a ginger, I can't do it.
At this bar here in Dublin, they have a wall of all gingers. All the famous gingers. The 20 of them that exist. The beautiful Dublin Castle, where the British ruled this island, this barbaric island, for generations, despite the people's wish. And now it's just some Americans like myself walking around. What do you think of the place? Tell me what you think of the British occupation of Ireland.
Well, I wasn't there to remember it, but
You are there to remember it. It's happening right now.
I suppose, yeah, but in a different way.
Return the northern counties. How many is there? 8? 6. Return the 6 counties. Say it. Speak directly to Boris Johnson right now for me.
Boris Johnson, return the 6 counties now, or I'll be very upset.
Now call on the Pope to support you.
Pope Francis, yo, hey, Frankie, we need your help.
Resolve the issue. He can mediate. He's an unbiased mediator, like Belarus.
Lukashenko and Pope Francis. We need you.
Maybe Putin can get this, sit down, and that'll be part of his peace deal. Christchurch, Dublin.
They don't roll very well, so it's quite funny.
I'm just gonna put a bunch of clips of
This
just
here.
Peter.
This here is a labyrinth. Look. So if you, it's a meditative walk. So if you were to follow it without walking on the lines, yeah. So try it.
A maze.
Yeah, in a way. Look, just try start here. And follow it. And see where you end up.
All right, go. Go for it.
Well, we'll find these lights here.
No, so you're gonna walk like this. Right?
The idea of a labyrinth is that you kind of. We could do it the fastest drunk. This is some Irish hypnosis.
Yeah. The British put this here. That way, all the Irish people became busy. They got lost in here, and they could never find their way out.
Help! Why the Vikings were so successful. Help!
Even the best.
What's in it?
Bit of Saint Valentine contains the sacred body of Saint Valentine.
So he's in there?
Yeah.
The guy, the Valentine's Day guy, he's in there. Saint Valentine is in the box. Do you have any insightful information about him?
I don't know really. Actually, I think he's might be with a box of chocolates there or roses. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, maybe there is just chocolates in that box. Transubstantiation.
This is also like a St. Jude. So there you see. These would be kind of like someone always went to.
They should put one of his bones out so people can rub it.
Yeah, sometimes you find cans of beer here. Like people
What?
leave cans of beer here.
For Saint Valentine?
No, for St. Jude.
Oh, for St. Jude, okay.
We've got a patron saint about a drug addict.
So is his body in here then?
No, just a piece. See that little glass there?
Mhm.
That's a tiny piece of him.
A tiny piece of him.
Yeah, it might be a. Yeah, it looks like it could be a tiny bone fragment in there.
So you're saying this church has two relics for one?
Yeah,
Right here.
Exactly, yeah. St. Jude and St. Valentine.
There you go. And you said he's the patron saint of hopeless cases?
Yes, drug addicts, whores, prostitutes.
Like Mary Magdalene.
Yeah.
And
These get like people working in offices to like command a battle of Hastings and it goes spectacularly wrong.
when they should have got people like you
Yeah.
and military expert.
An umbrella.
You look ridiculous. Yeah. Also to Norway.
I want reparations.
Just where the Irish belong. Top of the morning to ya.
Hello there.
Hello there, would you like me to be your slave?
You're too annoying.
I work real hard for you, I promise.
I promise I won't.
One potato a day, it's all I need really. I can get by with just that. He's struggling. Eat some cranberries.
Don't just stand there. Bring me some more moss.
They use moss as toilet paper.
They still do today.
No, they've devolved since then. Now they've just gone to their hands.
Yeah.
Show your Irish hand.
That's crazy. Look at this. Tavern tokens. It's kind of nice. It's like going into a casino or whatever, but they have like.
Like a gift voucher.
Yeah, they kind of go in and you get a few tokens and each one will give you a drink, you know? So you don't be spending, you pay for that many tokens and that's what you give to the barman so he doesn't rob you or whatever.
Peter, what do you think of the museum?
Yeah, it's nice, it's okay.
Is it worth it? How much it costs? How much did it cost?
I don't even want to say it. But anyway.
It's alright. It's only Ireland. You can insult everything here. Nobody takes offense when you insult Ireland or gingers.
Okay. Test your shooting skills.
Shooting.
Yeah.
Homestead. And if it's not ransacking raiders from beyond the pale,
And it's almost like a floating elevator, so it's quite
This one's not as high as the other.
Mickey D's, but
there's a lot of traffic like it's
Oh yes, people do say Mickey D's in the US too. So Peter, how long do you think this short period of independence is going to last in Irish history. Well, before they federate with the European Union.
Maybe a couple of months.
A month? I think they've got a good 20 years left in them.
20 years?
2000 Peter, the strongest man in all of Ireland, should push this rock.
Or at least the strongest Irish man.
All right, now you show what a Scotsman can do.
Stop it first.
I can't stop the rock. There you go. And now we know why. In Braveheart.
An American to try it?
Yes. Now we know why in Braveheart the Irish immediately all defected and joined the Scottish. There we go. America, always the best at everything, every time. Do a jig, dance and sing. Do some river dancing as you do it. There we go. This is cultural exploitation. I'm taking advantage of a lesser people for views. Guinness, the only drink of Ireland.
It's dramatic turns at the camera.
I'm at the Guinness factory, and it's extremely crowded, almost certainly with all Americans. But it's pretty expensive to get in here. It's what, 22 euros?
22 euros.
22 euros a person.
And
Even for an Irish.
I paid for him, you know, YouTubers
He's my sugar daddy.
I know.
There, now that he's been silenced with awkwardness. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's you're immediately in a gift shop, which is an interesting layout. But we'll see what the rest of this is all about.
Yeah.
Do you know what a snow angel is?
A barley angel.
Make a barley angel. Go for it.
You know, the problem with that, you're going to be pulling that bits of barley out of your hair for like 3 months if you do that. I think it's going to
Luckily, you're all out of hair.
Yeah, well.
Do you like it raw and hot?
Yes, mate.
Do you like it raw and hot? All right. I'm glad that that's been confirmed. Look, it's Alex Salmon.
We don't talk about it.
This is a really big building. Guinness at the Guinness factory. Drink some. Drink it for me on camera.
You have to wait.
Yeah, you can't drink that.
All right.
It needs to sit.
The ginger Celts refuse to drink for me.
Right.
To the Queen. So we're having a rave here. This is peak European music right now. This is what they're really into.
This is a good Irish band.
Yeah. This is the biggest Irish band since what's Bono's band called?
Was it U2?
U2.
Cheers, man.
So I'm in. What's the name of the store?
Lidl.
Lidl.
Yeah, you guys have it in America now. It's gonna be it's like the fastest growing. You guys have Aldi or Lidl, I think it's gonna.
Oh, Aldi's. Okay.
Yeah, basically Aldi and Lidl are both discount supermarkets from Germany. That are
In
now
the US, I think they're high-end
They're
supermarkets.
established now in Ireland and across the world, but they decided to preserve an old medieval cottage right under our feet.
Yes.
It's quite cool.
There's some Norse toilets.
Some Viking stuff when you buy your pizzas.
Yeah, you can come and literally stand atop the Viking grates
While purchasing
while buying.
a spinach and ricotta pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Okay.
Only in Ireland, maybe, question mark. Maybe other places.
So it's going to be
they made. There's also a theater that was under this place.
Theatre Royale in 1733.
1733.
Yeah,
The Theatre Royale.
It closed in 1746, so it didn't last that long. 33.
Not a good theater, but it's forever under the store.
It had many flops.
Many flops.
It's forever under a budget supermarket.
Yeah, they filmed the first Avatar movie here. Yeah, so Sir Arthur Wellesley, the guy who defeated Napoleon, born in this house here on the corner of Merrion Row, 24. Now part of a hotel, a very fancy hotel, one of the most prestigious in Dublin. It's where Joe Biden will stay when he comes here, or any president. But Barack Obama was here, and his kids or whatever when they were here. I don't know if Trump stayed here. He stayed in his own hotel, so he was happy. But as Wellington said, just because you're born in a barn doesn't make you a horse. So this is Trinity College on College Green. A really wonderful place to visit if ever you come to Dublin. Right in the city centre. You can walk straight in. It's free to get in. However, if you do want to go see the library, you do have to pay a fee. But it's well worth it. It's a wonderful thing to get and see.
Well, right now we're walking around on the campus of Trinity College. Is there really anything people can come in and do here if they're not?
Oh, so much. You know, if you come to Trinity, you can go see the Book of Kells. Trinity College is one of the oldest universities in Europe. It was set up by Elizabeth I. It's got fascinating things to see, particularly the Book of Kells and the library. We won't be going on there fortunately today, but check it out. Trinity College Library is just fascinating. There's also a museum of geology. There's a wonderful library. You can get a pass, a visitor's pass, if you can, if you're a scholar, if you're looking to try and study stuff. But it's a great campus. It's an open campus, so as a tourist you can just walk straight in. It's not like no one's going to really stop you, so you can just come in, have lunch here. Great place to have a picnic. They even filmed Harry Potter here, so
Yeah. So they filmed a lot of the indoor scenes apparently of Harry Potter here.
outdoors.
And outdoors, I guess. Yeah, I didn't know that at all. I wouldn't have guessed that at all. I would have thought they would all been in Britain somewhere. So behind me is actually the library with the Book of Kells, which I don't know what that is, but Peter thinks it's interesting.
Yeah, the Book of Kells is like a really ancient manuscript, a Bible basically, that was done by monks in the 8th century. It's made with vellum, so they had to use something like 400 calves skins to actually make this book. All hand-drawn, beautiful illumination scripts. There's like real gold put into it. It's one of the most fabulous pieces of Irish cultural history that you could possibly see when you come here. So really worth a look, particularly the library. It's like something out of it takes you back in time. It's really amazing.
And for all you guys who can't understand what he's saying, just turn on the subtitles, the auto-generated ones. Hopefully they could pick up most of that. All right.
This is the library. This is all library. The Berkeley Library. We can take you to the square as well. Sherlock Holmes and stuff like that as well. They've done Sherlock Holmes and a few other things.
This is it, the square of the Trinity. And I'm informed that this school was a Protestant school, meaning the levels of education must have been much higher.
Yeah. This is the famous Arch of Trinity. So, for instance, there's a superstition that if you walk under there just before your exam, you'll fail it.
There you go. Walk under the arch, become a failure. Peter did it. Can't be much more of a failure than being Irish.
I failed, clearly.
Should have picked a better place to be from.
And apologies, Ireland, for not defending Ireland against Lane, but he's
you
my...
guys are neutral.
He's
so
my...
You guys
yeah,
don't defend
I don't get
yourself.
involved in wars, but I will write a letter to the United Nations just to kind of make a formal complaint against this creator of Just Life. Want me to do it again?
No. The only thing I'd say that I don't like about Dublin, too many Irish. Okay. Go ahead.
The only thing I don't like about Dublin is that we let in too many of these idiots.
Immigrants.
Yeah,
you hear that?
Americans.
He's going, and Peter has expressed anti-immigrant, anti-foreigner sentiment now. You hear that, guys? He doesn't like all these people coming into his country. People coming from Ukraine, coming to Ireland.
particularly
Peter
just Americans.
says are not welcome. If
No,
you're
I-
coming, if you're fleeing Ukraine in the war there, as I have, then Peter does not welcome you here to Ireland. That's probably going to be it from Dublin. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe down below. And have a good day. Bye.